Hey, Firearms Friday time again with Lee Matthews. A lot of what we take for granted today as standard firearms and ballistics came from competition. One of the more popular came out of a competition between Smith & Wesson and Winchester and Colt. Back in the day, Colt came out trying to compete with Smith & Wesson's .38 Special round with a Super .38, which was just a little bit longer. Smith & Wesson teamed up with Winchester and decided to compete with that with what became .357 Magnum. It shoots the same diameter bullet as a .38 Special, and most .357 Magnums will shoot the .38 round. It's just a little bit longer with a little more stopping power to it. It was copywritten in 1934, and it became a favorite of the gangster generation, also known as the Magnum generation of weapons. And it was also at the time one of the few rounds that could actually fire into and penetrate engine blocks at that time. Of course, nowadays, it'll shoot through just about any car door that is made, because we have a lot more plastic and fiberglass in our vehicles today. In terms of engine block, I'm not sure. It'll probably take something bigger than that. This is the Smith & Wesson Model 16 .357 Magnum revolver. So I wanted to kind of compare this to last week's .22 revolver to this .357. I will confess something. Most of the .357s I've shot have been the snub nose with the little barrels. So today we're going to shoot the full size, and if I've shot a .357 Magnum, it's been a long time since I fired it, so let's take it into the range and see. Here's our round. It's a little bit longer than your standard .38 Special round, but the diameter of the bullet is the same. As with most Smith & Wesson, double action, so I can pull the trigger if I want to. Hard pull, but it'll still fire, or you can go. And it's a six-shooter revolver, but considerably easier to load, because the bullets are certainly bigger round than last week's little bitty .22. Strong hand only. Weak hand only. Not good, not good. Let's have a look now. Okay. First two shots. This is me getting used to the kick. This is me sighting it in a little better. This is strong hand only. And here is weak hand only. Plus the other advantage, unloads very easily. If you had a speed loader, you could pop 6 more in there and be on your way. So, other than the snub nose that I've shot, this still has quite a kick to it and quite a punch, and you've got to be hanging on to it very securely, or it's going to come back. This pistol guard can catch you in the knuckle, and the other thing is, if you're not securing it with your left hand like you should be, it's going to come back so much on you that you're going to completely lose aim. So it's not for sissies, but it doesn't kick as much as the snub nose. The snub nose was like getting hit with a hammer right there, as I recall. But the Smith & Wesson Model 16 .357 Magnum, boy, it's one of the more powerful pistols that you can carry, definitely, and available here for you to come and try out and see what you think at Wilshire Gun, part of Firearms Friday, and as usual, guns for everybody.